Hello everyone, for this video, I will be discussing the laws of exponents. These properties must be mastered because they are the basic foundation of mathematics. For the first property, if a raised to m is multiplied by the same variable a raised to n, then it would be equal to a raised to m plus n. Example, if x squared is multiplied by x cubed, it will be equal to x raised to 2 plus 3. Which will result to x raised to 5. For the next property, if we have a raised to m divided by the same variable a raised to n, then it would be equal to a raised to m minus n. For example, if we have x raised to 8 divided by x cubed, then it would be equal to x raised to 8 minus 3, which will result to x raised to 5. For the next property, if a raised to m is raised to an exponent n, then it would be equal to a raised to m multiplied by n. For example, y raised to 6 squared is equal to y raised to 6 times 2, which will result to y raised to 12. For the next property, if two variables a times b are raised to m, then it would be equal to a raised to m times b raised to m. For instance, if you have the quantity of 2x raised to 4, then it would be equal to 2 raised to 4 times x raised to 4. This will result to 16x raised to 4. For the next property, if two variables a divided by b are raised to m, then it would be equal to a raised to m over b raised to m. For example, if you have 2 over x raised to 4, then it would be equal to 2 raised to 4 over x raised to 4, which will result to 16 over x raised to 4. Next, if a variable a has an exponent of m over n, then it would be equal to the nth root of a raised to m. For example, if you have 4x raised to 5/3, then it would be equal to the cube root of the quantity of 4x raised to 5. For the next property, if a variable a has a negative exponent m, then it would be equal to 1 over a raised to m. For example, x raised to negative 5 would be equal to 1 over x raised to 5. For the last property, any number or any variable raised to 0 will be equal to 1. For example, if you have a quantity x squared plus 2 raised to 0, then it would automatically result to 1. That's all for this lesson. See you on the next video and thanks for watching.